Lee, it's Dave. I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
No, I appreciate you making time.
No, I failed you. I'm going to make this up to you. I'm going to
Yeah,
give myself blur.
I
There
think
we go.
straight.
That's a little better,
All
right?
right.
Here, I'm going to put a jacket on to give it some so I'm just not black. There we go.
Much better.
That way I won't disappear.
Oh shit.
What
I
happened?
Nothing. Just a little bear somewhere in the shirt. But
No, that I would insist upon it. If you weren't, I would
well,
tell you to go get one. Oh wow, okay. I still have the tag on this jacket.
is that more
Oh,
embarrassing?
no, it keeps getting better and better. You're doing it right. I think wearing
Okay.
my shirts is kind of the way forward for people. Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah. No, thank you. So let's talk about that bike. So we gave away a bike.
Well, we auctioned it.
Auctioned a bike. Yes.
$4,500. Thank you for making that bike and donating that bike
Oh
for me
man.
to use on the
Yeah.
tour, and then in turn to raise a bunch of money for Safe in Austin, which is really cool. We helped some doggies and some people.
What made you pick that one?
I was leaning towards dog-oriented stuff as I do in all areas of life, but my friend Zane Lamprey did a post about Safe in Austin, and I was really touched, intrigued, impressed by what they were doing. They help special needs animals and special needs people. I think the people come visit with the animals and they take care of
Oh,
the
cool.
animals and they do all sorts of cool stuff. So I was psyched to. It really melted my heart. And as you know, I have a heart of stone, so it's not easy to do. So I was really, I thought they would be a great organization to give the money to, and we raised $4,500, which is amazing.
Yeah, and I was actually talking to, I think her name was Lisa, the lady that won it,
Yeah.
and she's gonna hang it up in her office, I believe.
Oh,
But
nice. She sent me a picture of her on the bike
nice,
and with
yeah.
with the helmet.
I guess her son wants her to learn how to ride it.
She probably knows how because it's a bicycle.
Yeah, you never forget, or you just remember.
No one knows
Yeah,
really,
no,
but it's true. Whatever it is, it's true.
yeah.
I taught myself how to ride a bike. I taught.
Well,
I know my dad would probably like to take credit, and I think he helped a little bit. But my next door neighbor, Linda, who was actually a year younger, she already knew how to ride a bike. So it was kind of sad, I guess, that I didn't know how to ride a bike, and I would just grab her bike whenever she wasn't riding it because it would just be lying around, and I would just pick it up and work at it and work at it, and then all of a sudden I knew how to ride it, and that's
how old were you?
26.
You were 26 years old when you learned how to ride a bike.
No, I don't know. I was probably like, I don't know how old I was. 5, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I was late. I didn't learn how to ride until I was 6.
Yeah, I might have been 6. I might have been padding it. Maybe I was 6. I don't know.
When did you get your first BMX bike?
What's now? I would say 2023. Uh,
What What made you want one?
my friend Carl, who lives in Evansville, Indiana, I was at his house. And, well, first of all, this is really probably just going to enrage people, but I was I was riding a mountain bike in Ohio like during the pandemic. My girlfriend and I went back to her mom's house for what we thought was going to be like a week or two, and ended up being a whole year. I was riding the bike, and I would just make videos, and then I would put hashtag BMX just because I really feel like BMX is an actual thing, obviously, and you're amazing at it. But I also feel like it's a state of mind. So I just decided because I wanted to be riding a BMX that I was riding a BMX. And of course, people would comment and get mad that I was saying BMX when I clearly was not riding BMX, but I was just like, yeah, I am, because it's state of mind. And then so I was at my friend Carl's house and he had like a GT. So I rode that bike for like one day and I thought that was really fun. And then I was in Scotland at doing the Edinburgh Fringe Festival and I was like, I want to get a bike just to tool around town. And so I was like, oh, I'll get a BMX bike. That was fun. But the thing is, the GT had like a longer, whatever it's called, seat post or whatever,
Yeah.
to where you could sit down on it. So, and you could pedal. I bought a Haro and it was that adult bike and I bought it and then the guy went back in his house and then I tried to get on the bike and I was like, "Wait, I can't sit down on this." And I was like, "What the hell?" And then so I rode it back to my friend's apartment where I was staying and then I went to like the bike store and I was like, "Can you like raise this seat?" And they're like, "No." So my friend Wesley Stace was like, "Oh, you should ride." I was doing the Edinburgh Fringe Fest, and he's like, "You should ride the bike into your shows every night." So I would just ride it in and crash it, ride it out, crash it, and then it added this, this wow factor that we know
Yeah.
today. And
Sure,
so
sure.
I was like, "Yeah, this is the way forward for sure." And that bike I left in Scotland. I gave it to his son. Right after that was when I was doing the first Tenacious Detour that I did of the States. I asked him that, I was like, hey, can I ride a BMX bike on stage? And then they were like, yeah, of course. And then one thing led to another. And then I connected with you and you hooked me up with a sweet Mongoose bike. And then I had a blast on that bike. And now fast forward, I'm one of the greats of BMX in about 2.5 years, almost 3 years. Yeah,
Well,
I've like now risen to the top of my field.
speaking of great, people love great crash stories. Tell me about the one with Tenacious D.
Oh yeah, so that bike, which was what it was the
Oh,
best bike.
the L100 or the L500.
Yeah, yeah, it was. It's in my hallway right now, and I ended up kind of tricking it out a little bit. I put pegs on it, and I got camo tires on it. And a lot of chicks want to hang out with me. But what happened was I got the bike, and at the time I wasn't as skilled as I am at putting bikes together since I just learned how to do that, thanks to you, a couple months ago. And then, so I got this guy to come to my hotel room and put the bike together. He had like some roving bicycle repair operation. And he comes to my hotel room, charged me like probably some insane amount of money to put the bike together. And I rode it around the block like once. So like when the new tires are kind of like almost oily or whatever.
Yeah, you should scuff them up. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do that. And then we were playing like in Charlotte at this big ass amphitheater with like the cement stage that's kind of like shiny, slick
Yeah.
stage. And I rode out. My friend Jason Narducci has took video of it, so I saw it. I rode out with great confidence, and then I rode off at the end of my set, and I whipped around the corner, and I went over these like wires, and the whole bike just slipped out from under me, and I landed. Fortunately, I put my helmet back on, but I landed like right on my face, and I got up, and Jack Black was standing right there, and it's like, dude, we got to get the spotlight to follow you tomorrow night so we catch the wipeout. And I was like
That wasn't the act?
that wasn't on purpose. That was I'm like I'm and I had a black eye for the whole tour, which is pretty cool.
Well, it makes you look tough.
Yeah, a lot of people were talking about it. And then but it was really fun. I would just get to the next city and the bike would be there. It was pretty awesome just being able to wake up on the tour bus, Bon Jovi style, and then just go into the venue, get on the bike, and then cruise around. And then, so that bike I brought home to New York with me, and I still have it. Yeah, then we did the European tour, and then thanks to you, I
Yeah.
got on a bike over there. And then I gave that to my friend Rich Fulcher's kids, and they were very
That's
thrilled.
cool.
Yeah, because I couldn't. It was just too much of a hassle. I wish we would have thought of now to uh, now we know what to do with the bikes. Screw those
Yeah.
kids.
No.
Do
Yeah. Yeah.
that
For
will
the dogs.
help dogs, not kids. The thing is, all kidding aside,
Let's get serious for a minute.
let's get serious.
That's long enough.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, did the audience see you when you fell? Or were you around the corner for that one?
No, I think they would have seen it. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have been properly lit as discussed, but they would have seen it for sure.
Did they follow you with a spotlight just in case it happened again?
Moving forward, they did, and then I would fake it moving forward, but people can tell, they know.
Yep, yep.
But then on this most recent tour, so I think that was like, and then I did my off Broadway show, Caveman in a Spaceship, and I had bikes on all those shows.
You like rode downstairs on that one, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. Talk about excitement um, for everybody, and that was like 20 shows. This most recent tour with Pussifer, you sent that beautiful bike. Was Laird? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Mike Laird. He's an old pro BMXer. He started making his own frames, Laird frames.
Yeah, that bike, and then the Merit parts, which my first Mongoose now has a lot of Merit parts on it. They're delightful and sent me some nice stuff. My girlfriend's wearing one of the T-shirts right now, actually.
Oh no! Speaking of,
S- Yeah. Oh boy, here we go. Wait, what shirt is that? Oh,
I'm
that's a
also wearing a
Merit.
Merit shirt.
Oh wow. Okay, good, good. Oh, that's a good. I have that shirt. I don't. It's yeah, that's a good shirt. I gotta wear.
Yeah, the
That's a
one
cool one.
that's yeah,
Yeah, that's a cool
yeah.
one.
I
I
like
like
this one.
that. I like all of them, but that's a cool one. Maybe I'll put that on later. For around the
Yeah,
house.
that's it. I have no more shirts. I was gonna get your face painted on my body, but we'll
Something to
save that.
think about.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
that was maybe the best bike. I also got a cult crew bike.
yeah. I remember seeing because that had like camo tires on it.
No, the mongoose.
Oh,
The,
that you put
I
the
put cam
tires in
on
that one.
that, and then the cult crew. I love that bike. I don't know what model it is. I forget, but they were nice enough. They saw me ride the mongoose on stage at Madison Square Garden with Pantera.
Or they got pissed.
No, they didn't get pissed, but they were like, "That was awesome. Do you want a bike?" And I was like, "Sure." I couldn't say no. I mean, I'm a whore basically, so I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I have to have that." Yeah. Then I have that other sweet BMX, the retro one, the what's it called?
Oh yeah. Is it the FS1?
The
Is it?
one with the mag wheels.
Oh, you got that Super Goose.
Yeah, the Super
Yeah,
Goose. That's what it
yeah.
is. Yeah, I have one, and Slash has one. Slash from Guns N' Roses, right?
That's the only Slash I know.
He's the main one. I did meet
He,
one other one once,
oh,
but
okay. Yeah, he does. He got. I was able to send him one as well.
I think I told you this, but I'll share this with the viewer or listener. I was at 30th Street Guitars, which is why I was late today. I was at 30th Street Guitars again today. I ran into Jay Mascis there, which is, if just to pepper this with some celebrity name dropping.
Oh, he has BMX in one of the Dinosaur Jr. videos.
Yeah, he's like a skater, BMX
Yeah.
dude, bike cyclist. So then I was in there like sometime in the last year, and Richard Fortus from Guns N' Roses was in there, and I met him. And then Jimmy at 30th Street was like, "Oh, Dave rides a BMX bike on stage." And Richard Fortus said, "Oh, the other guitar player in my band rides BMX." And I was like, "Do you mean Slash?" He was playing it very modest, like
Yeah.
humble. This little band that I'm in, because which I respected.
I've heard of him.
It was very sweet. Anybody, and I was like, "Oh, you mean Slash from Guns N' Roses?" But yeah. Anyway, but yeah, the weather's nice today. I might go for a little ride today, even.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good thing about having a bike on tour.
I loved it. I would ride all over. Road, yeah, it's the best. And I really like, even though I'm amazing at tricks and all the tricks that can be done on BMX bike and jumps and really stuff a lot of people haven't even thought was possible. Another thing I like about it is if you even if you just go pedal around for fun, it's like a better workout than a regular bike because you're
Oh yeah,
like, oh,
no gears. You have to stand up most of the time.
it's like instant soul cycle all the time.
Not Soul Asylum, but Soul Cycle.
No, but I like Soul Asylum.
You're going up in the Northeast to open up for who was that?
Wait, Northwest, you mean?
Yes, Northwest.
Well, I'm doing a few things this summer. I'm going to next week. I go to England. I'm going to do a festival with Guns N' Roses. Actually, there's other bands, but I choose to think of it as mostly me and Guns N' Roses.
It's very
Corrosion and
good.
Conformity. My buddies in Corrosion and Conformity are doing it. Some other bands, but yeah, I'm doing that.
COC's from my neck of the woods.
Yeah, from Raleigh.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to think what else. I think most of the other shows I'm doing this summer are headlining shows, but I'm doing a couple with my friends and Better Than Ezra,
Oh, that's who I was thinking of. Better than Ezra. Yeah.
Seattle and Spokane. I'm opening for Blue Oyster Cult in
Oh,
August as well. So
that's awesome.
yeah, I'm a huge Blue Oyster Cult fan, so I'm very excited about that. I don't even understand how it's happening, but it's happening.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
I
cool.
do actually understand exactly how it's happening.
Your bike skills.
Well, yeah, I think that's the main thing. But I did a show. I was taping my newest comedy special, and the mayor of New Lenox, Illinois, was there, and he was a fan. Or it may have not have been the actual mayor, but it was a guy who kept saying he was the mayor.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, which I think being the mayor is 90% belief, really.
You believe you're in charge.
Yeah, the rest is just paperwork, really. He was there, and then he got in touch with my agent. He said I want him to come do a show, and he offered like a variety to pick from. And my agent said I chose the one where you end up opening for Blue Oyster Cult. I didn't even ask him what the other options were because I was just
Yeah,
like clearly I can't really think of a better thing than that. So I didn't even want to know what the other options were.
Speaking of bands, you've had a couple. Like, are you doing anything? Was Valley Lodge your last one?
It's
or was
still a
Wake Up?
band.
Okay, so you're still together.
Wait, concluding my rock, I wanted to say I'm also going back out with Pussifer in the fall, which I'm insanely excited about.
That's cool.
We're going to do the rest of the world with them, so that'll be amazing. The tour we just did was best, super fun. So I'm psyched. Oh, Valley Lodge, yeah, that's my band. We're still together, and I think the last record I don't know, we haven't done a record in a couple years, but I'm sure we will. I'm doing like a solo, quote unquote solo record right now. I'm doing a record of kind of more songs like that, for better or for worse. Might be a horrible idea. I don't really know, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. Hey. So it'll be more on the humor kind of side?
Yeah, like lean that way, but I think there'll be just some straight up songs as well, and then hopefully all Stone Cold jams. You know, I think that's the plan. What I'm trying to do anyway. We'll see. I'm just gonna record a bunch of songs and then go like, I like this, I like that, I don't like this, I don't like that, and then put out the stuff that I like. I was talking about this with a friend the other day, and I was saying like, like when you're writing songs, like there's usually you're kind of really excited about every song at some point, and then over time you go like, oh, I'm psyched about that. This song kind of sucks, whatever. I don't know, just make it and then finish it and move on to life's next challenge.
So speaking of more things, you dig comics? Like the Dark Regard series?
Yeah, well, it's 4 issues comic book series for Oni Press, and then it just came out as a graphic novel.
That's cool because you did all the collector covers and everything.
Yeah, there's all a variety of covers by different artists. I did one, which is cool. I was psyched that I was able to do that because there was a time when, young Dave Hill wanted to be like a comic book artist and illustrator. And then I got sidetracked by, I guess, whatever it is that I do now. Mashup of comedy and music is, and BMX.
Yeah, thank you for including that.
And kicking cones. I guess those are my four main areas.
Why do you hate cones so much?
I think that they represent the man, the oppressor, the system.
Anything else? You have any questions for me?
Yeah. Who's the second best BMX rider you know? Besides present company excluded. I guess I would be number one. You can't count yourself, even though I would say you're the best. I would say I'm a distant second, and then there's probably
Kevin Peraza. He's one of the best guys out
he's
there.
one of the best guys.
Yeah, yeah. Good style, always smiling, makes BMX look good.
That's good.
Good
I try
dude.
to do that. You know what I have to say on the Pussifer tour, which again, best time of my life probably. This stage was like steel grate stage, like almost like a subway grate, and
Yeah.
so they can shine lights and have fog come up, and it's amazing. But like, it's hard to ride a bike on that. I mean, and do sweet jumps, and also, if you're really drunk at the time, it's even harder. And so I injured myself quite a bit on that tour.
That's the stage they bring every night, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
so if you leave something out there like a sandwich the night before, it'll be there the next day. It's a good setup. I wiped out a lot on that stage, and it'll
Well, you
take it
just
out of you.
You have tons of those greats in New York City. Just go practice on them.
I should, but the thing is, like, when I ride in New York, I haven't had any tequila at all. I
you can
just,
fix that.
I could, but my general thing is to not drink tequila when I'm riding a bike, but it just
Smart.
happened a lot on that tour somehow.
Well, that should about wrap it up.
But
We want.
I
Will you add explosions? Is this the first episode?
This is, yes.
Oh
So it's only
wow,
gonna
you're
get
coming
yeah, coming in
downhill,
hot.
all downhill. Probably, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. They say start with the best.
Yeah, bring out the good wine
Yeah.
first, and
And
then I'll
then
promote it on the socials.
Yeah, social media. Not just socially, social media.
Yeah, I'll mention it in polite conversation.
okay,
Sure, I'm not an
only polite.
idiot. Yeah, but then I can also mention it on social media, which is great for everybody.
Well, sweet, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So
Thanks for having me. I'm sorry again I was late.
No, no, dude, I don't care. It just gave me more time practicing my taking shirt off skill.
Whoa, that was good. That was good.
so
And I like the
yeah.
logo too. You should make t-shirts.